Hey friends, it's the day after Israel's elections and the results are pretty much in. And it looks like the right-wing, religious, conservative, Jewish bloc has just crushed it. They won, it's over. And what I want to do is I want to just share a perspective for the people that love Israel, that want to understand the politics, about everything that's going on, but really their love stems from a love of Israel's history and a love of the Bible. Can we understand Israel's elections through the paradigm of the Bible? I think so. So here's what happened. When Israel comes in as a nation, they culminate their kingdom, their nationhood, with Jerusalem. King Solomon builds the temple. And as soon as they establish their kingdom properly, immediately the nation is divided into two. There's the northern tribes of Israel and the southern tribes of Judea. And they're literally at war with each other. Political war, emotional war, sometimes even military war. What is the Tanakh teaching us in that story? That's not just our history, but that's a spiritual template for us to understand Israel in modern times. Inside the nation state of Israel today, there are two forces, almost two nations, that are at war with each other. We can call the northern tribes of Israel, let's call them Israelis. That's what it is. And the southern Judean tribes, we can call those the Jews. In fact, when Shimon Peres lost to Benjamin Netanyahu so many years ago, he actually said in this amazing, inspired moment, the Israelis lost and the Jews won. And I think he was right. That war of the two kingdoms, Judea was always seen as a more traditional kingdom. The kings were far more righteous. Sometimes we had some bad kings, but for the most part, they really held on to the moral standard, the spiritual standard. But the northern tribes of Israel, they were defined by secular leadership, idolatrous leadership. They adopted all of the outside cultures and tried to make Israel into just a place of all of its citizens. And here we are now 3,000 years later, and Israel has these two almost like nations inside themselves trying to figure out what our nation state would be. And you have the Israelis. I don't think it's right to say left and right. Let's call the left the Israelis, the Israelites, the northern tribes of Israel. The Israelis, they want a nation state like all other nation states. Why not just a Canada that happens to be in the Middle East? We don't need a Jewish identity. Let's celebrate Halloween like we celebrate Yom Kippur. It's all just, you know, a big mishmash of standards. There's no moral standard. There's no biblical standard. Just, it is what it is, secular. And then on the other side, we have the Judeans, the Jews that are inside Israel. And today the Jewish people have chosen that the Jewish people want a Jewish state. The nation of Israel loves the land of Israel. And we see that this 3,000-year-old conflict has finally been, I don't want to say solved, but it has definitely, the scales have been tipped and the Judeans have taken the lead. And we are finally stepping in the right direction because everyone knows, where does the Bible envision redemption coming from? From Judah, not from Israel. And so the Judeans are getting stronger. Israel is getting stronger. The world will now get stronger, safer, and better. So thank you, God. Thank you, Israel. Today is a great day for lovers of the Bible.